Hey guys. Okay. So here's your lesson for the day. We are going to learn what's called the simple future, which is when you say what you are going to do. Okay. So the regular future tense in English is when you use the word will. I will study, as opposed to I study, which is present tense. So I study Spanish, that's in the present. I will study, that's in the future. We are not going to do the future tense. We are going to do what they call the simple future, and it's when you use present tense to express the future. So I'm going to study. Okay? So just like in English, you have to use the word to go and you conjugate it, and then the infinitive represents what you're going to do. Okay? So you use ear, which is to go, then which means to, and then the infinitive, which in English translates to. So this sounds to, and then whatever the action is. So this sounds a little bit redundant, but how you do this is you take ear, and you have to conjugate ear and make your subject agree with whoever is doing this action in the future. So let's review how to conjugate ear. Let's start with that, okay? So here are your subject pronouns. Yo, tu, él, ella, usted, nosotros, vosotros, ellos, ellas, and ustedes. Okay? So you guys know the subject pronouns pretty well by now. And how do you conjugate ir, which means to go? Yo voy, tu vas, él, ella, usted va, nosotros vamos, vosotros vais, and ellos, ellas, and ustedes van. Okay, remember the V sounds a lot like a B in English. Voy, vas, va, vamos, vais, van. Okay, so that's the start of it. Make sure you memorize this verb. You absolutely positively have to know how to conjugate this, okay? From memory, all right? So I'm going to take that, and this is what you do. So first you have ear, and you conjugate it, which means you have to conjugate this and make it agree with your subject. Then follows, and then whatever action you're going to say you're doing or you're going to do, you put as an infinitive here. Okay? So if I were going to say, I'm going to eat pizza, all right? I would say, yo voy a comer pizza. Okay? I'm going to eat pizza. If I were going to say, we are going to study Spanish, I would say, nosotros vamos a estudiar español. So you are conjugating the ear. The which means to, is there. It sounds a little redundant. It sounds like you're saying, I'm going to eat pizza, because you learn comer means to eat, but you just have to understand that this doesn't really translate to English. So just, you need it, but you wouldn't say to twice, okay? So I'm going to eat pizza, we are going to study Spanish, okay? If you look on your book, or in your book on page 136, they have like a little explanation box right here. So turn to page 136, read through this, and it will give you more of an explanation, okay? Don't forget the little stuff in the margin too. That can be very helpful, all right? And then I will give you more instruction, okay? Thank you.